following up at our major sponsor.
That's it.
How are you, brother?
Good.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, excited?
Oh yeah, bro. I'm so keen. I've been keen for like 3 days,
I know.
just hanging.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. It was so hard. Yeah. I was just like awake. I just couldn't sleep, and I was like, it's not like I was thinking about anything. I was just excited.
Chilling.
I don't know. Yeah.
Nah, feels
Yeah.
hell yeah, bro.
All right, let's do this intro, eh?
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right, we'll grab the camera. Just keep it rolling for a minute.
Why not?
Yeah. All right. Where should we do it? With the car in the background?
Yeah.
Killer.
Do you want to intro? Or?
Yeah, all right, okay. Hey guys, so we're halfway, or a little bit, wait, start again. Hey guys, back for another episode of Screen Factory. We're on our way to D1WA round 2. We're currently in first place on the leaderboard, so hell pumped.
So excited.
Hopefully we can pull it off again today, but yeah, we'll wait and see.
Fingers crossed. Yeah,
Oh,
car's
yeah.
going good. Everything's ready to go, so nothing really should be stopping us.
Killer,
so,
man.
Yeah, we just stopped just past Ampol, one of our sponsors that supplies us all of our fluids. So yeah, if you want to have a little look around,
Yeah, this is it.
yeah,
Ampol for the win.
that's it. Quick stopover before we head to the track. We're about 10 minutes away, so yeah, that's
Sweet as,
the next
brother.
place you'll see us.
Killer, man.
Let's go.
Later.
Our steering's feeling a little bit heavy.
Really?
Yeah, not sure why.
You always get the car off quick, eh? I miss you getting it off. You're always like, damn, here's the flash.
I don't know.
Hey?
I actually like getting grooved on.
Yeah. Hell yeah. How many tyres you got?
I got 4 tyres that aren't on rims, and then I think I got 8 rims.
Yeah, killer.
Yeah. Should be more than enough. Jaden set aside a couple more just in case.
Yeah,
I
for
can't
sure.
imagine needing it, but
Yeah.
how's it going, mate?
Hey!
How's it going, brother?
Hello everyone. See ya. Hey Bree, how are ya?
Hey, good, how are you?
Not too bad. Big D.
How's it going, Mick
Big
T?
day.
How are we? Good to see ya. Hey, we've got all sorts of goodies in here, mate. We got waters, we got cokes, we've got rolls, we've got snacks, we've got what else do we have? We got everything.
What else do you
mate.
want? Have a look.
A little bit warm wire showing. What time?
Much stuff to say.
What time's drivers meet?
7:30.
7. Sure. No, I've got an hour. Laugh.
Oh.
Careful. Oh.
Not that good.
Come on, you.
Close. Yes. Thank you.
Good job.
Success. Oh, that was easy.
Hell yeah, new Team Scream hats. Super stoked about these.
This is the business, mate.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got.
Tom pulling through with the parts again.
Yeah.
Always.
How long have I been here? Half an hour? And he needs parts of me. And he's not even here. Probably looking for some more parts of someone else.
Hey Dan, oh, he's got nervous wheeze.
Oh, yeah.
Nervous wheeze.
Yeah, he's been a bit quiet this morning.
Mom, what? Did you bring the lollies? I did bring the lollies for you and Ezra.
Well, that's the main thing. How good.
You can't have your treats.
Yeah,
but
Darnie,
I did
that
bring
was
some
sick.
grapes,
Yeah,
some
dude.
Strawberries.
And then-
you
and
need
then-
to finish it up
and then
with
the new-
Gold Coast as well. So if you can finish your up with both,
Yeah, so good, man. So good.
Man.
Man.
There's still some in there. Come on, you can do it. Go, 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 go.
You gotta say it like that because we're the goats.
Alex Bayer, Ash White, Daniel Bundy, Sid Richard, Matt Grigg. We've got some modifications to the way which our timetable will function. Most notably that we will split practice sessions. So Pro-Am will get 45 minutes, Pro will get 45 minutes, and then they'll be mixed for an hour.
Come drop something off, just check back every periodically just to see if it's done or not. But yeah, make sure you tell us what is actually happening with it, or else it's just going to sit there.
Okay, obviously, good morning. Any questions? Going to do a track walk?
Yeah.
Okay, proportion of the track is quite hard to get either on the image of Google or the whiteboard field. I'll pass you over to Scotty, you can run me through it. We'll let me go for a walk and we'll go talk with the and you're walking through here, like powering through here, right? So you are supposed to be shallow angle out of the roundabout. Keep that shallow angle so your car builds speed. And then a switch and not a big angle switch for this inner clip. You still keep a light angle coming through this. You will then start, as coming out of the inner clip, you will start to add a little bit more angle as you're coming out, obviously, because you want to get the car across the track. And then we get to the next section. Right. This is the start of the decel zone, the yellow cone. Be wary, this may move throughout the day.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, man. You should probably listen. Watch this one, fellas. This is the start of the decel zone. This is rear decel zone. It's not a clipping zone, but we want the rear of the car here. So this is the start. This will change throughout the day. We will obviously watch practice and we'll work out if everyone's coming up L short, we'll just move it down.
Yeah, boy, how wild are these? Thanks so much, Dan and Aaron.
All right, Power Rangers on 3 now.
Power Rangers on 3.
All right.
I want advice.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, layouts are quite technical. They might move the cones for decel zones and clips depending on how practice goes for everyone. So we're just going to have to, really focus on the second or third shift coming out of zone 1. And if we can dial that in, then we should be all right.
Hell yeah, all that sim practice.
That's it.
It all pays off right now, bro.
That's it.
It's very technical. You're going to have to watch the transition into that high-speed zone. You're going to have the revs super high to stay on boost, or else you're going to struggle to carry the speed through. I reckon that's going to be a hard one. You have to practice that a lot.
Yeah, 100%.
Coming out of that first corner and just staying on boost.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's get it.
Let's go.
What's this? Practice runs.
Yeah, good. First lap done. Not too bad. A little bit shallow on the first zone. I made it to the end where apparently everyone's straightening when they get to the last clip, but we'll see what Tay reckons.
Yeah, killer.
How do you reckon?
Hey?
What do you reckon? I'll shallow on inside zone.
Shallow on inside. Obviously, go inside of the decel cone on that last bit because you went out. Yeah, you went out wide, but otherwise looks good.
What do you reckon?
I reckon I'm grab third. Got to make sure I get the revs up, so I got all the wheel speed there, just to extend it down to that back section.
But is the car okay?
Yeah, just pulling it down, get a bit hot.
Oh, yeah. 15 minutes, mate. I'll give you the G up. All right, clutch kick, turn, spin. Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, boy. No, practice went good. Practice went really good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, heaps of chase laps, which was good. Feel really confident. My lead feels confident. So yeah, I just got to put it together in qualifying and see how we go.
You look good. You look chill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm
Awesome.
content right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah, bro.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, brother. Good luck.
Cheers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
couple of serious fighters playing out in Pro-Am, and this is definitely one of them. The old RB. Good sounding motor.
Definitely one of my favourites in the high RPM range.
We're about to hear it. On that limiter, one witch's hat takes the knock.
Is it if you do off tracks at 0 or just penalty?
I'm not sure, like off track race on.
You hit cones. So they said at the driver's race, you hit cones.
Oh no, it's 20. No, it's 20.
25 point deduction automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, so you might still quali.
That
Might be a shit quali, but still. It is.
That was horrible. Yeah, no, I really should have done more lead with that different runner.
Yeah.
Because I was so used to the chase.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just annoyed.
Yeah. Hey mate, it was a perfect run apart from like maybe a little bit more angle in the first roundabout, but it was literally just because you hit that D-cell
Hang
cone.
on, I gotta film this.
Good. I think it might just be a shoot quality because I do remember them saying 25 points off for hitting.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't remember if it was 25 points off or if it was an off track and automatic 0. I think it was if you hit a barrier, automatic 0. I'm pretty sure if it was a barrier that it's a no run.
But you were on the track.
Yeah, I was on the track.
Well, that's the thing. Your tyres were on it, so
I was shallow in a couple of
they
points.
said we put them back far enough so that it counts
that
as an
run
off
up.
track. But
Yeah, go.
if your tyres are still on and your bumper's just long, what do you want to do?
Mum and Dad, you
I think hopefully it's still through and you can go to battles. It'll just be a low volley.
Yeah, that's alright. As long
Mind
as
you, there was heaps of people are struggling.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously there's a couple in the, I'd say like the top 3 are nailing it pretty well.
Yeah.
But everyone else seems to be struggling pretty hard.
with these since spot.
top qualifier.
Yeah, these runs so great.
Oh.
Down to the ground when he needs it.
Tom.
I reckon I need a different diff. I need a 411.
Oh, you're too long.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll either be bouncing limiter in second or third gear and bogging down.
yeah. We're all here. We're about to find out if Dan has qualified for round 1. So let's get it.
And we'll give the round of applause from 3 to 1. So here's a full list. In 10th, after a brilliant first round, 2 top qualifiers will see Daniel Condadoro on the bottom of the list. That's all right. That's all right. I reckon he was sandbagging just so he could go and play someone on the right side of the ladder. I think he's got Sid Pritchard with a target on him. In position, let's hear it for Johnny Crawford. And your number 1 qualifier is a Mad MX-5. It's pink and it's Sid Pritchard with 1.6 litres of fun. Your top qualifier. Your champion of last year's
Oh, that's the same guy you asked me to won, eh?
Ryan Ballantyne.
It's not? Nah.
Not sure who.
Number 9, the Phil.
Really?
Oh yeah, there was. No, there was. I didn't watch the second one. Yeah, it was just as bad as the first. The second round.
No, I think they do left side back Thursday actually. Now that I think about it.
Oh, they do left side, right side. Yeah, they do too.
It's alright. I'm still the coolest guy here. Regardless of losing so badly I didn't even make it onto the tree.
That's alright. Now you get to relax and have fun.
And yeah, I get to bully other people. My glass house is shattered. I get to just chalk stones all day.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now.
You got to step up now.
Win it for the team.
Some battles.
Hell yeah.
That's it. I don't know. I think it might have been one of the guys I was chasing in practice, and I was fucking on him.
No idea.
Here's a new one.
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
That's it. All right, let's go have a walk, and try to
And the
find.
winner of our burger bout.
Standard black. Come on.
What did you qualify, bro? 6. That's alright, man. Actually, dude.
No, because I've got to battle down in the top 4 now.
Oh, really?
Harder work to get there.
Then we've got Johnny Crawford, number 953. Don't know who that is. So I'm going to go suss the comp, see what we got.
See ya. See you guys. See you kids. Bye. Bye.
Alright, watch out for cars.
Oh. Alright, we'll fall back.
We were like, alright, we need to figure out who the second guy is that we're up. He's got a buy run. The second guy that's down, if he beats this guy, literally this white car just
Yeah.
Oh, and he was on his door doing chat. I've got videos of him on his door, like.
Hell yeah, man.
But this is
What
what I
you
said to Dan. I was like, this is where you're going to come in clutch because you're doing what you're good at.
Which is
Chase.
chase. Yeah, he's so good
But
on
no,
the chase.
it's not even chasing. It's just him driving with someone else on the track.
Yeah.
When there's no one
100%.
on the track, he's kind of be like, oh, like.
It's almost like he's like the reference point of like someone
Yeah,
else and
I
like
agree,
where
yeah.
to position himself versus someone else.
To be a challenge. If it's not a challenge, it doesn't challenge his brain. So it's like, oh, like just sort of does
Just
whatever.
sort of
and,
just
like,
do whatever.
Yeah, he overthinks everything. Where when he gets in, I know what to do. Like.
I'll be ready though, because you are making top 4. So we are really getting.
We are good, sir.
Remember last time you were like podium and you'd be happy.
That's it.
What happened? What happened? Like, really
I was having fun last time, so I just got to keep having fun.
exactly. now that you got lead and chase, you got something.
I must
to
have
think about.
fun.
You're not just thinking about being a perfect run. You're thinking about other shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll know. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You do your best when you have fun.
Yeah.
Best people bullshit.
That's all I'm gonna do. Just have fun.
Wise advice, eh?
Send it.
Let's get it, bro.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, bro. Do it. Good luck, bro.
Well, we really had to drive far there, eh?
mate. You should be fucking super proud of that. I don't think you're out. You had 3 cars on him going across that back
mate,
section.
yeah, you gapped him so
That
hard.
was where I knew I could gap it, but I was fucking cooking coming into that other second.
But isn't it what it is, a 25 point loss for barrier here?
Yeah. But was he closer to me? Did he hit a barrier?
He didn't hit a barrier.
At all.
At all.
No, but he did slow down on the zone 1 as like about to come, or like just as you're coming out of the barriers. He slowed down.
He was sideways for a good like 30 metres before he picked it out. So
Not too good. Not too good. Oh, that's a bit harsh. That was the best battle of the day, mate.
you could have checked up earlier.
Yeah.
Like washed a bit of speed because
Yeah.
he was so far back.
It's
He
so
was-
hard to know
Mate,
though
you were
in the
coming
moment,
into-
eh?
Yeah, well, you can't see it as a driver, but like you were coming into that big corner, and he was still waiting to transition.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
He was miles. behind.
Tactically, you had it perfect.
Yeah.
Just to run in.
So are they gonna,
was good.
do they announce it in the chat as it goes?
Sure.
Yeah, you want to see that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cruising down to the reception.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, to find out how we went with the run.
See what happens.
See how we go. And yeah, just cooking way too hard. I just knew that was the only place I would be able to catch. Yeah, and I was like, oh, just send. It was just too hard. But no, fuck, horse drive, man.
It would have been close. It would have been
Yeah,
close.
if I
Yeah,
didn't
hit
have
that barrier.
it
Yeah.
would've been
Very clean driver, man. Good
Yeah.
job. Seriously.
No, you killed it, especially for such a low horsepower car.
Oh yeah, you got this thing dialed, man. Yeah.
No, it's fucking awesome.
Congrats, bro.
I'm
Good
never
job.
gonna win because you're not me. I'm going. I'll go see Jade.
Yeah, so it does.
Hey.
Working harder than a one-armed bricklayer in Baghdad.
Busy. Fucking wildly busy.
Yeah.
One job?
Nah, I'm alright. Looks too hard.
Sorry. Yeah, get them tires off them rims, big rims. Right, and that's fine. Yeah, from left to right. Yeah. And that's what fun up to the right. Yeah, so it's very easy.
Is it real shallow coming into the roundabout from the start line?
Yes. Yeah, very.
So although Dan and Team Scream didn't end up doing any good on the day, we got to sit back and watch our mates Mel Brown and Matt Krieg battle it out for third spot. So at the end of the day, our D1WA Pro-Am winners were Matt Krieg in 4th, Mel Brown in 3rd, Dylan Kerr in 2nd, and Luke Fitzpatrick in 1st. Sick driving, guys, and super well done.
round 3.
Yeah, I might actually notice that.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, cool. And it got warm. I fucking turned the car off straight away.
Overflow.
Back down 87 comes.
Dude, is that out of the top of the radiator?
No, his car did wee-wees.
Oh, no.
No, I just
I got nervous and I went, oh, like,
when it's up to 100 degrees, I usually leave it running for like about 5 minutes just so it gets down in the 80s and then I can turn it off. But I shut it off straight away. It just pisses cool. And it hasn't had enough time to cool it down.
My car let me down.
Yeah,
My car let me down. Not me being a puss.
I'm just hearing excuses, Tom. Sorry,
Yeah.
10th place. Where did you go?
7th.
Last time, we came first last time.
You need one of them magical buttons, Tom, that Matt has. The override fucking safety button.
Just a manual like wastegate release.
Vent the pressure, baby.
just a string on the wastegate, so I can just
like a vinyl string on a lawnmower. You literally like, run.
Do you reckon that was the issue, or was it safety?
No, it overboosted to get the safety
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Yeah.
if you had an override, you could have just pressed that puppy.
and melted my fist.
Yeah, but you would have done sick drift.
Bro, you would have qualified like second. You wouldn't have been able to do any of the battles, but you would have had a sick quality.
Would have been a of a run. One that no one would ever forget, especially you blowing up the motor.
Yeah, Tom, he's just gonna roll down the pit lane. And he's like, Tom's not in the car, it's just on fire.
No one would forget my molten piston just leaking at my exhaust as I drive off.
Woo!
Oh, sorry.
Round 2.
Yeah, we're
Not
back.
good.
Not good.
Tom's car broke pretty much. No, it didn't break. No.
It failed to operate at its best.
Suboptimal, we would say.
Suboptimal, that is
Yeah.
right.
It made too much boost.
Yeah.
It couldn't handle it.
Too much.
ECU said, no sir.
Said, see you later. Nah, that's all right. At least your motor's safe and healthy and we're going to make it around 3.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters. I qualified 10th and got knocked out in my first battle. I think it should have went one more time because my chase, the lead driver, was really slow coming out of zone 1, which caused me to straighten, where he should have been on full power. It's unfortunate, but I just got to do better next time and, you know, just predict or, you know, expect that something like that can happen.
100%.
Yeah, so we just finished our expression session, 4 cars deep.
That was sick.
Yeah, no, that definitely
Can't get
topped
into
it
the
over.
battles, but we'll at least fucking send it still.
That's it. So at least, yeah, we got some sick laps in. Didn't do the best in competition, but had a fun day. So hopefully Tom and I can pull it together round 3. It's going to be separate, so Pro-Am and Pro 2 different events, but I'm going to go spot for Tom on Pro, and then I don't know if he wants to do the same for me. If he does.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, he's
You're
a good at
wanker.
that.
No,
Yeah,
not
no.
interested.
No way.
No, I'll be there.
Sweet.
Just
So,
the clout, man.
yeah, that's it. But nah, so yeah, round 3 is, I think Pro-Am is first, which is at Jack's Hill, and then Pro is at Kwinana, which is the Roadplex. So very exciting, awesome layout. Can't wait to see Tom snag first place.
Can't wait to drive it with a new tune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You too.
New tune inbound.
yeah, so it's gonna be making a lot more horsepower.
That's mid, bro.
Or what it should.
Make
But,
5 more horsepower, but it won't overboost.
If I make way more, my gearbox is just going to fucking drop out of the car.
Oh, Tom's making glitter again.
Yeah, I sort of need it to be in.
yeah, you're right. That's right. I got some glitter in my oil, but we won't talk about that.
That's a later Daniel problem.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I think all is well. Everyone's safe. Everyone's happy. We'll see you at round 3.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's go.
Laters.
Later.